What is good, everybody? It is your boy Cab back with another Xenoverse 2 video for you guys. Today we have a small update in regards to Legendary Pack 2 slash DLC 13, whatever you do want to call it. Now, before we actually get into this video, two things that I want to mention really quickly. First and foremost, shout out to everybody who joined in on the whole hashtag Xenoverse 3 movement on Twitter. We literally had this trending for over a day and a half pretty much at this point in time. It's still somewhat going. It's not nearly doing the numbers that it was initially, but it is still going. You're still seeing people tweet this out with the hashtag constantly. So again, man, shout out to everybody who did join in on the movement. We even had people like the homie Kabuki join in. We had the man's Afro join in. As you guys can see right here, he tweeted out hashtag Xenoverse 3 and even added Bandai at the same time. So again, there was just a lot of people that joined in on this movement. So shout out to everybody that did. Now, another thing I want to say really quickly, guys, is how this man's Afro basically expressed how people should go about this movement right here. In this tweet reply, he says, "It doesn't, but I believe choosing to support something you want instead of choosing to go against something you want makes more sense." That is 100% true, because I don't understand the people who have been in the comments of like the last two videos talking about this whole trend and how we've tried to get this movement going and things like that. Like, there's literally people in the comments saying that it'll do nothing or just things along those lines, and it's like, bro, doing nothing is going to do nothing for it. Why not try something and have a movement for something that you actually want? Like, these people still want Xenoverse 3, but they just don't think the movement will do anything. Well, that's cool and all, but at the same time, why not at least try? It makes much more sense, like the homie Afro said. And he goes on to say, and honestly, so what if it never happens? Unifying with people who want the same things as you is always cool, which is 100% true at the same time. Like, think about how much unity the community has really had over the last day and a half. Like, so many people came together for this movement. It was just absolutely amazing to see. And honestly, this movement has even gotten people back into Xenoverse 2 as well. Like, I've literally seen people saying that this movement got them so excited and just so hyped about Xenoverse in general that they started playing Xenoverse 2 again. So, like the homie Afro says, this is how you should support, or how you should handle this movement, and how you should really support it instead of going against it, because it is something that pretty much the whole community wants. So why be negative about it in any way, shape, or form, as opposed to just supporting it and putting in your tweet or something along those lines, retweeting somebody who hashtag Xenoverse 3, all things like that. So again, shout out to the man's Afro for not only supporting the movement, but also pretty much being a perfect example with this tweet of how people should go about this movement at the same time. Now, I want to give another shout out to the homie Neo Taku, because he is the one who shared this information in regards to this update that happened on Steam, and pretty much shows that the Legendary Pack 2 is most likely around the corner. Because if you guys take a look at this screenshot, it's talking about Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 Legendary Pack set, and yesterday, 11 hours ago, when he took this picture, pretty much like 16 or 17 hours from where the time is now, this pack did have an update to it, and there was another thing added to it at the same time. As you guys can see, Legendary Pack set, we got Legendary Pack 1, and most likely right here, this is Legendary Pack 2. And the fact that this has been added to Steam most likely does mean we will be seeing this pack within the next couple weeks, like I said. And again, I did pretty much predict that we would be getting it within like the first couple weeks of November, considering the simple fact that we didn't get any kind of V-Jump in the month of October in regards to this DLC. Usually when that does happen, that does mean that the DLC is somewhat right around the corner, and this even furthers that idea right here. Again, the simple fact that they did finally put something else in with this Legendary Pack set, you can pretty much almost confirm that it is Legendary Pack 2. Now, we don't have a confirmed date or anything along those lines yet, but again, the simple fact that this was added to this set most likely means that we will be seeing this DLC pack fairly soon. And I'm just very, very hyped, man, for not only Super Saiyan God, but the skills that are coming in this DLC. Because you got to remember, Gogeta's skill with the meteor explosion, that move is looking absolutely godlike. Power Wall is looking like it's going to be a real fun move at the same time. There's just a lot of skills in this DLC that I'm very excited for. And then also, I'm really, really excited to see what is actually going on with the story, because this story is by far the most interesting story we've probably ever gotten in Xenoverse in general. Like, talking about Xenoverse 1 and 2, this is the most interested I've really been in the story in a very, very long time, man. This man Few has some crazy stuff going on, so definitely excited to see what the story has to bring for us and all things like that. But let me know what you guys are excited for the most when it comes to DLC 13 and Legendary Pack 2 on Xenoverse 2, because again, for me, it's definitely the skills and the story mode, not necessarily the characters themselves or any of the other things. Like, we're getting some photo mode stuff, some new outfits, of course, some new raids. So again, let me know what is most excited and what you are most hyped for when it comes to this DLC down below in the comments. And like I said, major shout out to the man's Neotaku for sharing this on Twitter, because without him I would not have known about it. And then also, again, shout out to everybody who has joined in on the Xenoverse 3 movement. The hashtag Xenoverse 3 movement has just been absolutely insane, and it is going to keep going. Like, I will do my best to continue to tweet it out. Now, we probably won't have it trending at near 20K like we did yesterday or anything along those lines, but the fact that we keep it going will just show Bandai and Dimps again how much we really want this game, guys. So again, shout out to everybody who joined in on this. It just means so much, and it was so dope to really see the community come together the way that it did for this common cause right here. But again, let me know what you guys think about this right here in regards to the new Legendary Pack 2 update, most likely, that was put in on Steam. Like I said, there is pretty much nothing else that this would be besides Legendary Pack 2 or DLC 13, and it also does most likely mean we will be seeing the release date for this DLC within the next couple weeks. So again, let me know your thoughts on that all down below in the comments. But as always, man, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. Until next time, hope you have a good day. Peace, y'all.